Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel. So what I'm going to be doing today in this video is I ordered 2 Marvel Legends figures off of eBay, and they're sort of older figures, so I'm not going to do reviews on them, but they're 2 MCU figures. This top one is an Avengers figure. This bottom one is a Spider-Man related figure. So as I'm opening them up, if you want to try and guess what they are before I open them, I did a live stream like this with the other 2 that I had previously ordered, but my internet's not that great out here, so I'm just doing this one as a regular video. So if you guys want to try and guess what they are, I'll try and open them sort of slow so you have time to guess. So I'll open this top one first. So like I said, this top one is a Avengers related figure, and they're both from the MCU. And this top one, well, actually both of them are pretty well-known characters. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start opening this one up if you want to try and guess what it is. I don't think I need scissors. Maybe I do need scissors. Alright. Have any guesses yet? It's a pretty big figure. Okay, so they put it inside another bubble mailer, so you guys have even extra time to guess. You guys have a lot more time than I was expecting. This thing's difficult to get open. Alright. So I've got it open. Almost. Anybody have a guess as what it is? You can see the toes there. It is Hulk. So this is the Hulk from Avengers Age of Ultron, and this is from the first 10 years 2-pack that came with this guy and Hulkbuster. And I've been rebuilding my collection a little bit, so I definitely wanted to get Hulk back in there. And this is probably one of my favorite versions in Marvel Legends of the MCU Hulk. I do like the Gladiator Hulk as well. I'm not a big fan of the Smart Hulk, but I think this one and the Gladiator Hulk are my 2 favorites. But this one's more of your classic look for Hulk, so that's why I wanted to get him back in the collection. And you have to have Hulk. I mean, he's a main character in the MCU. Alright, so that is our first unveiling, whatever you say. But his joints do feel a little loose. That's one of the things which you have to be leery about when you're buying older figures. I mean, it's not horrible, but this joint in here is a little loose. Alright, he's pretty cool though. And I do want to get the Bruce Banner figure as well, because I'm probably going to do some stop motions with him. So you definitely need to have the Bruce Banner and Hulk one. Have some stop motions of him hulking out. Alright, so we'll scoot him back over there for right now. Get this stuff off to the side, and we'll start opening this one. So this one is a Spider-Man related. Here, we'll put him in frame. So this one here is a Spider-Man related figure, and it's a pretty popular one. So if you guys want to try and guess what that is while I try and get this thing open. Hopefully, well, they duct taped it pretty good, so. and he's a popular Spider-Man related character from the MCU. Okay. I will tell you this is a smaller figure than Hulk, which is surprising since it's in a bigger package. Okay. Alright. Are you guys ready? We're going to scoot Hulk over, and we're going to unveil it here. That tells you who it is. And we got the little stand with it here. And the actual figure himself, Green Goblin. So get all this trash out of the way real quick. Alright, so we got Alright. So we got the Green Goblin and his glider here. We'll put his glider back there for right now. Hulk doesn't want to stand up very good. Here, we'll scoot him over. There we go. We've got the Green Goblin. His little pointy spear deals are a little bent outward. But we got Green Goblin head sculpt there. We got the little pumpkin bomb here. There's not as much detail on it as I thought there would be, but it's still pretty cool. Let's see if that fits in his hand. There we go. And it is complete, so it's got the hood with it, the other Green Goblin head sculpt. Focus over here. Other Green Goblin head sculpt and the goggles. So let's try those on real quick. There we go. Now he's got his goggles on. Let's put him up on his stand here. Okay, hang on here. This is more difficult than I thought it would be to get him on here. Okay, hang on. So these things actually pop out. Okay. Poke that in there. Poke that in there. Can bend a little bit better here. Something like that. Looks pretty cool. I need to adjust a little bit though. But this is a really cool figure. He's got a lot of cool details on him. Oh, I forgot the hood. There we go. I think I like it without the hood better. Oh crap. Okay, we'll try this. This Green Goblin head sculpt on there. The Green Goblin head sculpt does go on there, but it looks a little weird because you have the neck part right there. I don't know. I think I'll leave them with this head sculpt on there with the goggles. Whoops. Alright. Let's see if we can get him on here in a pose that looks somewhat decent. struggling right now to actually get them in a pose that looks good and keeps them on there. So we got Green Goblin there. He's holding his little pumpkin bomb. He holds it pretty good because I can't hardly even get it out of his hand. Well, that'll work. I'm just trying to rotate it where you can see the green little light part. There we go. Well, I guess it would be further up so that he could push the button. Maybe something like that. There we go. And I'm going to stick him on my Spider-Man shelf and Hulk on my Avengers shelf. So I'll show you that real quick. Alright, so I put Green Goblin back here on my Spider-Man shelf, and he looks pretty cool back there, especially with Doc Ock. But this shelf is getting a little bit crowded, so I might have to rearrange a little bit, especially with Venom right there. I might have to rearrange a little bit, but he does look pretty cool hanging out back there. And then down here on the shelf, I put Hulk back there by Wolverine. This is sort of my Avengers / X-Men shelf, I guess. But I figured him by Wolverine is pretty cool there, and the original Avengers. So that's pretty cool there. Looks pretty neat. Glad to have Hulk back in my collection. I'll probably be doing some Hulk and Wolverine stop motions here pretty soon. And I'll definitely be doing some Green Goblin stop motions with Spider-Man here. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with those figures. They were both pretty expensive, especially Green Goblin, but they're good additions to the collection. And yeah, I look forward to doing some stop motions and stuff with them. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know if you guys guessed correctly or not. So it was Green Goblin and Hulk. So thank you again for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and have a great day.